Marhaban, welcome. I hope you had a good time with the past videos. If you do, that is awesome. In this session of today, we are moving to the conjugation of the Arabic present tense verb. You know that we have three tenses as we said. The first being the past tense verb, which we call al-fi'lul madi, past tense. Then we have al-fi'lul mudari', that is the present tense verb. Then we have al-fi'lul amru, the command tense, or sometimes we call it the imperative tense. Now we were done conjugating for the past tense verb using three-letter verb as the basics to start. We also want to move on to conjugating and also formation of these present tense verbs. You know the word dhahaba that we used. The present tense of this verb, of this word, is what? Yadhabu. Dhahaba, he went. Yadhabu, he is going. And if you had watched the introductory video, you saw that I said every present tense in the Arabic language will have in its beginning one of four letters. The first one is the letter Ya, or you can even say the letter Ta. You can also see the letter Nun. You can see the letter Hamza. All of these letters are joined together to form a single word, aneitu. So when next you think of the present tense letters, just recall that they are formed into a single word, aneitu. So aneitu, Hamza, Nun, Ya, and Ta. So all of the Arabic present tense verbs will begin with one of these. Now, why the changes in the usage of any of these letters? This shows the what they call the grammatical persons that are being involved or being used for the present tense verb. Now let's head on to forming the present tense verbs into the table, because that table will make it very much easy for you to understand. Here we have the table. The word dhahaba is the past tense verb, he went. The present tense is yadhabu. However, yadhabu is just one present tense verb because it is pointing to a single person, which is the third person male singular. So yadhabu, he is going. And you can see it begins with ya. Now let's head on in order not to talk much so we can see it practically. Yadhabu, now if I should ask you, with your knowledge of how these tables were formed, where do you fit it in? You will place it simply in the first column, under the first row, the first box, because this is a third person. When you say he is going, he, that is third person, he, that is singular, he, that is also a masculine. So it will be under third person male. That is al-ghaib. Good. The person you are talking about, if he's a male, so you simply say yadhabu, he is going. Good. Now to the next box, which is under the second column, we have third person female. That is al-ghaiba. When the person you are talking about is singular and a female who is absent, or you are talking about her, now you would want to say she is going. No longer he is going, she is going. Simply, how do you say it? You simply say tadhabu. Instead of yadhabu, it becomes tadhabu. What do you notice? You have seen how this verb has changed from using ya at the beginning to using ta. This is the significance of aneitu, which I told you earlier. So now the ta is used for female singular here, third person. So we have tadhabu, she is going. Some of us may be surprised that sometimes we may have come across some verbs which will not follow this pattern. How do we form those verbs? Don't worry, because we are going to form all of the patterns that we have in the Arabic language. No doubt about that, inshallah. So just focus on this, because this is the basics. We need to build the blocks, the bricks, in order for the building to stand. And later we're going to roof it together. Thank you. Now let's move on to the next column, which is this second person male. The person you are talking to. If the person is a male, we are still in the row of the al-mufrad, the singular. Now a single male in front of you, you are talking to him. How do you say you are going, because that is the word you are going, it will simply be tadhabu. Tadhabu also yes. You are thinking now that the word tadhabu was just used for the female third person. Yes, the same word is used for the male second person. This is difference. Tadhabu means she is going. It can also be used as you are going for a male. The difference will be in the grammatical person. While the first one is for the third person female, the second one is for the second person male. Good. You understand this, and you wouldn't need to think about it when you want to use it, because if you master it very well. Let's move on. So tadhabu means you are going a male. Now moving to the fourth column, we have second person female. If the person you are talking to in front of you, the listener, is a female, how do you say you are going? You simply say tadhabina. The difference between this and the previous is the addition of ya and nun. Tadhabina. Tadhabina. You are going, meaning a female. You are going, you a female, you are going. Now to the last column we have the first person, which is the speaker. This person speaking now, myself in front of you speaking. If I want to say I'm going, I will simply say adhabu. You can see this particular one is beginning with hamza. This shows that for the first person, you are going to use hamza. Singular, you use hamza. So that's why I say adhabu. Hamza attached to the beginning. Adhabu, I am going. This is good. Now let's move on to the second row. Here we have al-muthanna, the dual. And the first column we have the third person masculine. If the persons you are talking about, they are two, and they are the third persons, they are male. You want to say that both of them are going. Now it is present, both of them are going. When it was a singular, we said yadhabu, he is going. Now that they are two, we simply say yadhabani. Again, yadhabani. This shows that the only difference is to add alif and nun. This will take you back to the when we were forming the past tense. We said dhahaba, he went, for a single person. Dhahaba, both of them went. The same thing here, yadhabu, he is going. Yadhabani. Now there's nun. Yadhabani. Yakulani. In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says concerning Prophet Isa, Jesus, and his mother Mary, that kana yakulani tam. Both of them used to eat food. While they were alive, they ate food. They were eating food. Can you see? Yakulani, yakulani. While they were in this world, yakulani, they were eating, because Jesus is not yet dead. He is still going to come back to die like the normal people die. So now we have yakulani, now yadhabani. This is how to form the third person dual. When they are males, yadhabani, both of them are going. The next column we have the third person female. If the person you're talking about, they are two and they are females, how do you say it? When we had a single female, what do we say? We say tadhabu, she is going. Tadhabu, she is going. Now there are two, it will be tadhabani. Can you see? Very simple. Tadhabani, both of them are going. It seems the present tense formation is much easier, of course, because we simply add alif and nun to it. So tadhabu, she is going. Tadhabani, both of them are going, for the females. Coming to the third column, here we have the second person male. The people you are talking about two, they are in front of you. The listeners, they are two, and both of them are males. Both of them are two boys or two men. You are talking to them, you want to say both of you are going. The word we had for a single person was also tadhabu. You are going, you male, you this boy. Tadhabu, you are going. Now, you also add alif and nun to it to give you tadhabani. Good. So tadhabani, tadhabani. Tadhabani, both of you are going, for the males, for the boys or men. Coming to the fourth column, where we have the second person female. The two people you're talking to in front of you now, they are also females. and you want to say both of you females are going. How do you say it? The same way we had a single person, a single female was tadhabina. You female, you are going. Now two of you to be tadhabani also. Now the question comes, how come we are seeing three tadhabani on a row? Of course, this is the formation. Tadhabani, tadhabani, tadhabani. So tadhabani is used in three situations. Can you mention them? The first one is when you have two females that you are talking about. You simply say tadhabani, both of them are going. The second situation is when the two males are in front of you, you are talking to them, it is tadhabani. If they are females, it is tadhabani. Mixture of a male and a female, tadhabani. So can we strike this place out? Let's strike it out in order for it to make it simpler for us. So here we have tadhabani covering for third person female, second person male, and second person female. Good. Are we good to go? Of course. With revision and focus, you will understand this, and you will use it like natural language of yours. Let's continue. We have the last column, the al-mutakallim. Now there are two speakers. Al-mutakallim is single speaker, al-mutakallimani, two speakers. So how do we say if we are two, myself and my brother Muhammad by my side, we want to say that both of us are going. The first one we had was adhabu. I am going for single me. Now, if we are going, how do I say it? It will be nadhabu. You can see we have not used the letter nun since. Now we are attaching it to the beginning to give us nadhabu. Both of us are going, or we are going. Nadhabu, we are going. Can we read from beginning to where we stop? Of course. Let's quickly read. Yadhabu, he is going. Tadhabu, she is going. Tadhabu, you male, you are going. Tadhabu, you female. Tadhabina, you female, you are going. Adhabu, I am going. Yadhabani, both of them are going. Tadhabani, tadhabani, tadhabani. Nadhabu, we are going. This takes us to the last row. This row is the row of al-jam'u, the plural. In the plural Arabic language begins from three, as you know. So any word which falls in this row will be used for the plural. Now the first column we have the third person. If the persons you are talking about, third person male, they are boys or men, they are males, masculine. And there are more than three, there are three or more. You want to say that all of them are going. For a single person it was yadhabu. All you need to do is to say yadhabuna, attaching wa and noun to it. Yadhabun. All of them are going. They are going for the males. So if you have plenty males, you want to report that they are going, you simply say yadhabuna. They are going. Good. Yadhabuna, they all are going for the males. Like the word yaf'alun, they all are doing. Yakulun, they all are eating. You will learn all this. Let's continue. Now coming to the second column, we have the third person female. If the persons you are talking about are more than three and they are all females, you want to say that they all are also going. All you need to say is yadhabna. The difference between this and for the males is that there is no where. So we have yadhabna, they all are going. This is for the females. Yadhabna, they are going. Good. Now coming to the second person male. If the people you are talking to are in front of you, they are the listeners, they are the second persons, and all of them are males, how do you say you all are going? For a single, you said tadhabu, you are going. Now for plenty, you will say tadhabun. In the Quran, Allah says fa'ayna tadhabun. Where are you going to? All of you males. Tadhabun, tadhabun. So tadhabuna, you all males are going. Now coming to the next, under the column of third person female, if all of you that are going are females, then I will simply say tadhabna. You can see the wa is also removed simply. Tadhabuna, you all males are going. Tadhabna, all of you females are going. تذهبن. Good. Now coming to the last column, we have the first person plural. If the first person, the person is talking, they are 3 and above, and they all are males or females or even mixture of males and females. As long as they are the first persons, the word to use is also nadhabu. This shows that the noun there, noun of the which is among the letters of the present tense, it is used for plural first person, while hamza is used for singular first person. So adhabu, I'm going, nadhabu, we are going. Let's quickly read through the table. Yadhabu, tadhabu, tadhabu, tadhabina, adhabu. Yadhabani, let's read the whole tadhabani together. Tadhabani, 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 nadhabu. Yadhabuna, yadhabna, tadhabuna, tadhabna, nadhabu. Again, yadhabu, tadhabu, tadhabu, tadhabina, adhabu. Yadhabani, tadhabani. You know, tadhabani is covering 3 places. Tadhabani, nadhabu. Yadhabuna, all of them. Yadhabna, if they are females. Tadhabuna, tadhabna, nadhabu. Good. With this, we come to the end of this lesson, and when next, if in the coming video, we shall also bring another word to form into this, so you understand this topic very well, driving away all of your doubts. Until then, ma'as salama.